I'm gonna tell you why Gen Z violent. It's because we are in the era of fake thugs, and TikTok made thugs worse by making YNs mainstream. YNs was like a little term that some people knew about, some people use. Like, oh yeah, look at them YNs that gas station right there. Just like some little secretive shit the niggas used to use. But TikTok made YNs live stream. I mean mainstream. It's like now everybody want to be a YN. Everybody talking about I'm a YN. I'm a YN. I'm a YN. Everybody want to be a YN. And we already had bad stuff like that, like with the rapper era. Like everybody wants to be the next King Von. Like I ain't even gonna say no names, but there's some certain rappers that's dead right now that want to be the next Von. And like now they gone. They deceased. Everybody want to be a YN now. Everybody wants some clout. TK did the race. Now he got 80 years in jail. So like y'all see how like that shit going though. Gen Z obsession with violence is just so they can get clout online, or so they can have some clout with their friends at school. Like they just want clout. Like everybody's doing violence for clout game, and it's crazy because like we not in 2016 no more. I don't know why we clout farming like, and we not in 2016. It's 2025, the big year 2025, and niggas are still trying to clout farm. Like that shit makes no sense to me. Like I don't know.
You might be confused by the title because according to statistics, Gen Z overall is actually the generation with the lowest rate of violent crime ever recorded of any youth of a generation. And we're actually over 60% lower than baby boomers were at our ages. So take that, you old And now that I know about this, it's funny when I'm walking by grandma and she starts to clutch her purse. Like, I should be the one clutching my purse. Your generation was 60% more violent than us. So even though
I
traditional
think that's cap.
violent
That can't be
crimes
true.
are
That's
way
cap.
lower with us, we have way more of a psychological violence and mental violence. Just like I mentioned at the start of this video, one of our things is dangerous challenges. Growing up seeing these crazy challenges every year on YouTube did not help us develop well. Like I remember the first time I saw someone
Like
doing the salt and ice challenge and thought how
Chad, did anybody actually do this bullshit for like? Do everybody remember on the news like they would always see like some random kid died because of a TikTok challenge or TikTok trend, but like it's a trend like only three people knew about, or they just like made that shit up on the spot. Like the people actually like participate in these trends. Like the only like actual like in real life challenge trends I remember is like devious licks and maybe them niggas was twerking on cars. Like that shit was crazy, gang. I ain't gonna lie. But like those really the only two things I remember. Like I don't know. I don't think nobody actually like really did those like some of half of the shit that niggas say they did. Like the news say people did. Niggas ain't really do that shit.
wild it was. If only they could see what we have now. People were intentionally burning their skin off for views and likes. And when you're a kid, you soak up things like a sponge. Because I don't know why, but my friends in the neighborhood gathered around to do it and see who could last the longest. They tried to offer me to join in. Like, I like my sexy caramel skin being intact. I'm good off that. So us growing up with this mentality, of course nowadays we're gonna come up with dumb
How many
challenges
times they gonna show
and
that
try
one
to do it
clip?
for views. Which the Gen Alphas shall grow up and carry the tradition on after us. But on TikTok for us, it's gotten notably worse. I don't know if it's just because TikTok can generate easy ass views for almost anyone. Usually the challenge
Of course, TikTok generates easy ass views for anyone. TikTok has the best algorithm out of any social media app. Why do you think especially like Twitch streamers like me? I'm clip farming. I'm trying to clip farm right now. At this moment, as we speak, I'm clip farming right now, so I can post some clips on TikTok in the morning. Like, of course, TikTok like is like the number one way to get views and shit. Like, so obviously everybody just gonna do shit. They doing shit so they can post it on TikTok. They do some crazy ass shit. They slap their mama so they can post it on TikTok. They throw a rock at a homeless man so they can post it on TikTok. Because TikTok is the biggest way to gain clout and views. Like I said, why are we still clout farming the Big 25? That shit crazy. But like,
challenges back then were absolutely brain dead, but at least it was just harming yourself. The next stage we've reached is harming others. The time I
we ain't
visibly
got that.
remembered things starting to change was with the devious lick challenge.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
had
Devious look.
just graduated that year, so luckily I wasn't in high school anymore to witness that bullshit. But we casually made robbery a trend and funny. I feel like in other generations, they would have just been too scared to have the audacity to do something like this off being arrested, and being scared to be put on the local news and having all their friends and family laugh at them and make fun of of them for it. Also, some of y'all may not know, but the devious lick trend, yeah, they brought this whole trend back. Instead of now destroying school bathrooms and vandalizing them, they're taking school Chromebooks and annihilating them.
Okay, y'all want to see me post a durability test on my TikTok? I can do it. We can do the Chromebook durability test. I'll let y'all know how it go.
Turn on.
Not my Chromebook, of course. I'm gonna steal somebody. Maybe we can still do it.
I don't know if some of these high schoolers don't have a plan to go to college or get any future employment, but they're literally posting these videos on their personal accounts. You would think they would make burners so their school doesn't catch who's doing it, but you can search them on TikTok, Chromebook durability test yourself, and see how many of these high schoolers are doing it on their personal accounts. Then of course we got challenges like the Skull Breaker Challenge and the Penny Outlet Challenge.
Nigga, what the fuck is the Skull Breaker Challenge, nigga? The Skull Breaker Challenge? Who is doing the Skull Breaker Challenge? Nobody's doing the Skull Breaker Challenge. Who the fuck is doing the Skull Breaker Challenge? I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy as fuck, gang. Nobody's doing that shit. Like, why would you even want to do some shit called the Skull Breaker Challenge, nigga? Like, fuck the TikTok views, nigga. Like, that shit sound retarded.
A lot of this is just for views, but there is another aspect to it in my opinion. I think what Gen Z really likes compared to other generations is the watching of people doing violent things. And this all stems from one place where everything on the internet links to. For demonetization reasons, I can't fully say it and I don't know if I can. It rhymes with lore, and scroll on IG Reels about 5 times and you'll probably see it. The impact content has had on Gen Z is bigger than people think. There's probably a 90% chance anybody watching this in Gen Z has seen a video intentionally or unintentionally. Before YouTube cracked down on it, you could casually see it on here. And there was always that one kid in school who would go around and try to show people weird videos like that. Those type of dudes were definitely school threats. Seeing these type of videos in general is bad for you, but for somebody with a growing mind, seeing it, it's even worse. Which is why I think it's an aspect in us being obsessed with dangerous trends. We're so desensitized to us, it don't even matter anymore. I don't think humans were meant to see this much violence in our lifetime. In past generations, you couldn't casually see this stuff. I genuinely think if something like 9/11 happened nowadays, people would probably forget after a week when another catastrophic event happens and start posting brain rot memes.
Yeah, that's crazy as fuck, gang.
Shows back then used to get in deep trouble when they made a
That's crazy as fuck, gang. But it's true. It's like, that's true. Like, when that submarine sank, I don't even remember what year that was. Like, that's how much nobody give a fuck about anything no more. I don't even remember what year that submarine sank. But like, when shit happens now, nobody gives a fuck. We just move on a week later. Nigga, Trump got shot in the ear. Hey, who talks about that now? Nobody cares anymore. Like, shit happens, you move on. Like, they still do 9/11 memorials. Like, that shit was different. But like, stuff happened now. Nobody gives a fuck about it. Like, we just move on. Like, cause 2025 so crazy that shit can happen any day of the week, bro. Like Monday, it could be a zombie apocalypse, and Thursday it could be an alien invasion, and by the next week, we don't know what happened next. We just give up. We just going on to whatever the next trend is, whatever we seeing now. We gonna go ahead and make our jokes for about 3 days, let the joke die, and move on to the next crazy shit. That's just how the world works now.
joke about 9/11. It took multiple years for shows and movies to start making jokes because they knew the public would tear them up. But nowadays you'll have a bunch of people in the comments typing, "Oh man, TS funny as hell. Keep it up, gang." I know not everyone in our generation is like that. A lot of us know when the right time is to make a joke and when it isn't. Looking at IG Reel comments though shows you the other side of people who don't know and don't care. IG Reels to me is like the kick of short form content. People will say comments that isn't even formed as a joke and people die laughing at it. Going back to the challenges, maybe this isn't the end all be all for the challenges. Recently the ice bucket challenge started making its comeback, and that's what I want to see more of. Like, let's bring back the wholesome challenges on the internet. Our generation's obsession with serial killers too is also a weird thing. The fact that serial killers be having lines of women ready for them is such a weird concept to me. I just want just once for them to be released and manage to marry one of these fans and have all the fangirls with the Pikachu shock face when he ends up stabbing her while she's sleeping. I don't know what they think is gonna happen, but it's not gonna be
You can't say them type of people. Like them people that be like in abusive relationships and then go back to their abusive relationship because they can't quit. Like who gets punched in their face and then decide to say they, oh yeah, never mind, they cool. Let me go back over to their house. They cool. Like, it's all cool. Like, I don't know. But like, that's just how people is. You can't save people like that. Like, you just gotta let them learn themselves. They'll figure it out eventually. Probably not though.
A honeymoon. One notable incident from our generation of this serial killer obsession we can't forget is Jeffrey Dahmer. Specifically when the show reenacting his life released on Netflix. You see, Jeffrey Dahmer already had fangirls back in the 90s when he first got locked up, sending him all their money and gifts and their nudes. Sending a gay man your nudes as a woman has got to be the biggest intentional airball of all time. I would say a majority of Gen Z did know about Jeffrey Dahmer, but a lot of people didn't. So when Netflix released this show and it went #1, he got introduced to a whole new generation on the mainstream. And as they always say, history repeats itself. TikTok was flooded with simp edits for him. They took no time immediately.
But like, was the edits really for Jeffrey Dahmer, or were the edits for the person that played Jeffrey Dahmer? That's the difference. That's why I don't really look at it like that. Like, nobody's actually over there like fiending for Jeffrey Dahmer that I know of. I don't know, but like, I know people was fiending for the actor that played Jeffrey Dahmer. So like, I think that's like a whole different situation. But I guess like you could tie it in together and like make it the same shit. I guess.
Making
But like,
edits of him on
that's just like
TikTok.
how I feel about it.
You didn't know.
TikTok had to go on a spree deleting a bunch of these edits after they were going viral. See a bunch of women in the comments talking about he's so dreamy and kind-hearted. I say we around and let them find out. Oh wait, we can't because he's dead. Even killers in our generation are getting simped over. In 2021, a guy named Cameron Herron got sentenced to 24 years in prison. The reason was because he was speeding and hit a mom with her daughter, killing them on the spot.
I remember this. I remember this. Yeah, that shit. That shit.
Just like Jeffrey Dahmer, they were making edits of Cameron.
Yo, justice for Cameron is crazy. Justice for Cameron after that nigga murdered a woman and her child is crazy. Y'all see that hashtag Justice for Cameron at the bottom, food? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas lost it. Niggas sick. Niggas lost the plot. I don't even know. Like the world is so fucking cooked, gang. Like we're only going lower. We're like y'all talking about brain rot, but like the brain rot ain't the only shit, gang. Like the world is only going lower. Like we're so cooked right now. Like we're actually fried. Like I don't know, bro. Like I can't even say I wish we go back to the past, gang, because even in the past, nigga, we had slavery, we had wars, we had all type of shit, nigga. The world was cooked from the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. The world was never good. It was cooked from the beginning. We was always good. We was always fried. We just keep going lower and lower each year. We were never there was never a good state in the world. Never. Ever. In life. Like that shit crazy.
They went as far to even make a petition for him to be released that got 22,000 signatures on it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't ever want to hear women say men are more down bad when like this exists. Would men do the same if a similar thing happened with a woman that looked good? Absolutely, 100%. It'd probably be
yes, they will, sadly.
But that shows we really equal for real. Gen Z just likes to obsess over any danger in any aspect, like music too. Bro, I'll never forget when every rapper started rocking a shiesty in 2020. Everyone and their mother were running to the store to buy them. The shiesty hit the social media streets like crack. If you grew up around typical YNs, you already saw them rocking it before it became popular.
Like it's crazy they renamed this shit. Like it went from a ski to a shiesty. Now they call it, I mean, like it's Nike ski now, like for the Nike ski specifically, but like now it's a shiesty. And it was called something else before that. Like even before it was called like a ski mask. Like before it was called the ski. I don't even know what it was called before that. But I know something. I know they called it something else before they called it the ski. But now it's a shiesty. Like they really renamed this shit game. Shit crazy. Like everybody wearing one for no reason. Like they can be wearing one like a fucking do rag, nigga, for no specific reason at all. Like I don't know why. They just do. Like
popular. So to me, it was funny growing up and seeing it go from purely hood wearing them to Billy from Utah with a loving family. Some people really don't know how big the reach is. As y'all know, I was in Japan for about 2 weeks this past month. Go follow and like the IG post, by the way, because I'm looking sexy. And I can't make this up.
hey, W Tommy NMG. Hey, go follow Tommy LG on IG and shit. W Tommy.
I seen a fully Japanese guy wearing a shiesty and sagging in Tokyo. The only gang you've been fighting is the Hidden Leaf Village, man. Take that off. Out of rap, our generation takes the most dangerous aspects and tries to emulate it. It can't be that lyrical because people call that corny. You pull up to the function rapping like Eminem and people are just gonna die laughing at you. Gangster rap from the past versus now doesn't even come close. Back then, the most you had was 50 Cent and you knew his lore and how he grew up in the streets. People thought they were leading the hood when listening to Many Men. But now nowadays you got whole documentaries on rappers who are admitted serial killers. King Von becoming so big has got to be an indicator that our generation is really obsessed with violence. Everybody who listened to him
They memed King Von. It was never a day in my life that I thought King Von would become a TikTok meme. I never thought I'll be seeing white niggas named fucking Connor and Chase talking about King Von. Like I that that's crazy, fool. I ain't gonna lie. Like, King Von becoming the mainstream TikTok meme is actually fucking crazy, fool. Like we're so cooked. We're so cooked,
knew
chat.
damn well this man was dropping people left and right on the streets. And that's what added to the appeal for our generation. Okay, it has always been a thing in rap where people ask, is the rapper really living what they rap? Which I think people are starting to care less about and more care about if the song is just good. I think us losing some of the biggest rappers to this violence kind of made it and put us off. I remember when Lil Tecca was breaking down his
RPX.
song lyrics and making sure people know he's not actually on any of that type of shit. Honestly, it felt refreshing and was hilarious to watch.
I got 2 twin Glocks, turn you to a dancer. I don't have no straps for nobody. I don't got no straps.
But people still want to feel
Like Tech is such a W, fool. Like who do you know capping they rap and then tell niggas they capping they rap, fool? Like Tech is such a W, fool. And y'all know it's getting warmer. Y'all know it's getting warmer. Like he already dropped Dark Dogs earlier this month or like last month. I don't remember. But like it's getting warmer. And you know the album supposed to be coming out. I forgot what it's called. The Tekka fans gonna beat my ass for that shit. But like you know, it's almost time. Tekka finna come save the summer again. It's that time of the year.
the real thing, and I think that's what King Von did. The whole YN culture taking over in general shows me our generation also just wants to obsess over violence just because. I know hella people make fun of Cardi listeners and the average Ken Carson fan, Destroy Lonely, whatnot, but I'd rather Billy from Utah obsess over Cardi and try to act mysterious than Billy from Utah obsess over King Von and him be a young boy. Like, bro, the top enemy to black people in America is the YN because it makes the whole community look bad. And the fact that it's the most glorified on social media is a blow to the face. Because you'll have the old white people looking at their grandkids and them reenacting Murder on My Mind and blaming everyone that's black for it, even though most black people don't even like them either. I just imagine them
Bless me,
waking
chat.
up one morning and seeing their bundle of joy in their front yard recording a music video like this.
You and Ralph are dropping names in this month. You say you crazy, can you?
The fuck is this nasty ass white boy, fool? Who the fuck this nigga think he is? Fool? He not part of the game, fool. He not like that. He not thugging, fool. This nigga's a bitch. Look how big his car is, fool. This nigga's a suburban nigga. His mama work at 10 to 5, fool. His dad don't even work, nigga. His dad got workers, nigga. This nigga is a suburban white kid. He ain't never been through the struggle. He ain't never been in the hood, fool. He ain't never did nothing a day in his life. That nigga ain't never heard a siren ever. That nigga heard one ambulance when his old ass World War II veteran neighbor died, fool. Like that nigga ain't never experienced shit. Fool. Like what's this nigga doing, fool? This nigga's living in a nice ass neighborhood. He's not doing nothing.
See me and you do nothing.
So anyways, that's everything overall. Let me know how violent y'all are in the comments. Follow me on Twitter,
That song
Instagram,
was
and
ass, I ain't
TikTok.
gonna
As
lie.
always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Hey, W Tommy and FG, W Tommy and FG, you know. Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, you know, go ahead, subscribe, come to the Twitch, and come to the TikTok. You know, things getting bigger. You know, this I'm gonna get a better mic. I'm gonna get a face cam. You know, the quality gonna get better and shit. And you know, if anybody does happen to see this video that doesn't know who Tommy and FG is, make sure y'all go over there. Those are his socials. Tommy FG on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and on YouTube. Y'all go ahead and follow those too. W Tommy and FG video.